Welcome back, everybody. We have got a special treat tonight. We have a repeat reader coming to tell us another story. Tom Tracy is a fantastic children's book author. And tonight, he is going, or today, it might be afternoon where you are. I keep forgetting. Today, he's going to be reading a book called Schoochie and Skittles, Fun at Gramma's. I love your books, Tom, and I'm so glad that you're sharing them again with us. And I also want to welcome Alice Catherine to the program today. She's hanging out with Tom. You can say hi.
Hi.
Hi. So Alice Catherine is Tom's daughter, and she's going to share the story with us while Tom reads. I want to tell you a little bit about Tom before we get started. In 2021, the second year of the global pandemic, Tom Tracy, like so many of us, found a new passion, writing children's stories. Inspired by his now 5-year-old daughter, Alice Catherine's curiosity for the world around her, Tom embarked on his storytelling journey. Tom's books are necessary contributions in the world of children's literature. There are precious few children's books that help kids understand adoption or feature same-sex parents. Increasing the library of available books that feature families like Tom and Alice Catherine is important to helping to create a sense of belonging and value. Tom's books honor diversity and affirm that families of all kinds are special, making them must-have books not only for LGBTQ families, but all families. And I'm so happy to call you a part of the Pages Promotions family.
We are happy to be part of that family. Thank you.
It's so exciting when we get to meet new authors and their families. So welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? Instead of reading the synopsis for this book, which anybody can read in the story notes, I just want to get into it. So if you could read the story for us, I'd really appreciate that.
Sure, we'd be happy to. Give me a second here and I'll share screen so folks can see it as we read it too.
Excellent.
There we go. All right, this is the story of Schoochie and Skittles in Fun at Grandma's. Now I should say that Schoochie happens to be this little one right here and is the inspiration for the main character. And this book is dedicated for AC, that's her, who reminds me that life provides inspiration every day. ODie loves you no matter what and always. Schoochie and Skittles are cousins who love spending time together. They always have the best adventures. Today, Schoochie and her daddies are visiting Grandma. Skittles is there too. Today is going to be the best day ever, Schoochie declares. Schoochie and Skittles decide to build a giant fort. Well, a princess palace to be exact. They begin by gathering different blankets from around the house. First, they get a soft pink blanket and then an old blue one. Skittles finds the green striped blanket in the closet, and Schoochie grabs the yellow blankie that her daddy used when he was a kid. Finally, they collect the fuzzy snowflake blanket that Schoochie uses when snuggling with Grumpsy. Now, Grumpsy is Schoochie and Skittles' grandpa. Grandma helps place the blankets over the furniture. They use cushions and pillows to make the palace walls. Now, let's make it dramatic, says Schoochie. Using supplies from Grandma's craft basket, they make pictures to decorate the palace. Let's put all our dolls in the palace, Skittles suggests. They pretend a toy shopping cart is a carriage. As they collect their dolls, Skittles piles them on top of Schoochie, who tries her best to hold on to the growing tower of toys. As Skittles turns a corner, Schoochie, the shopping cart, and the toys topple over, spilling all over. The girls laugh as they clean up the mess and take the dolls to their palace. Next, the girls tell Grandma they want to dress like princesses. Grandma gives them long, fluffy scarves, wide-brimmed garden hats, and Grumpsy's t-shirts that are so big they look like dresses. Grandma gives each of them jewelry to complete their outfits. She gives Schoochie a necklace and earrings made from turquoise. She gives Skittles a bracelet and hair clips made from opal. Grandma says turquoise and opal are Schoochie and Skittles' birthstones. Dressed in their fancy outfits, Schoochie and Skittles pretend to be at a ball. They dance around the room and even practice ballet moves, leaping and twirling until they're dizzy. Later, Grandma sets the table for a tea party. She uses a special tea set that she bought from a fancy place called a yard sale. I see it. I see it.
I'm reading it.
Yes, you are. They all drink juice and eat peanut butter thing sandwiches. When Schoochie's daddies finally tell her it's time to go home, she becomes upset. She does not want to stop playing. She crosses her arms, makes a mad face, and begins to cry. Grandma comes to the rescue to help calm Schoochie. She whispers, "There's one thing we still have to do." Through her sniffles, Schoochie quietly asks, "What?" Grandma hands her a small glittery box with a tiny pink bow on top. She says that every princess needs a treasure box. This makes Schoochie smile because she loves treasures. Grandma helps Schoochie take off her jewelry and place it in the special box. Schoochie stops crying and asks for a family hug. She, Grandma, and Skittles all squeeze together in what Schoochie's daddies call a Schoochie sandwich. Grandma and Skittles wave and blow kisses as Schoochie and her daddies leave. Schoochie yells, "I love you," as loud as she can as they drive away. Schoochie and Skittles really did have the best day ever, and Grandma always knows how to make them feel extra special. Schoochie and Skittles know the best days are the ones spent creating special memories with family. And the end.
Thank you very much. What a great story. Oh my gosh. And great pictures and oh, what fun. Alice, Catherine, what did you think of Odie's book?
Good.
It's good. What's your favorite part?
Topple.
Well, say more.
Topple over with the car.
Toppling over with the cart.
Yeah,
What
that
part
was fun.
were you-
I laughed at that too.
And
that
what
was
part did you laugh at?
The part when I was feeding Aloud.
Oh, when you were feeding Skittles?
Skittles.
Skittles, yeah. Peanut butter sandwich.
And the pictures are so great in those books.
you.
I'm really thrilled to have met you, and I'm so glad that you brought Alice Catherine on the program today. This is a program that we love sharing literacy with children of all ages, so I'm very, very pleased that you both made it. Thank you, Tom, for coming. And I really look forward to you coming back and reading for us again when your next book comes out.
I can't wait. And thank you. It's always a pleasure, Diana.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Afternoon.